Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be going over some more shadow Pokemon that have been found within the data here, more so that was actually officially announced by Niantic. So we're going to take a look at that, and then we're just going to go ahead and look at some of my Pokemon that we do have that are going to become shadow Pokemon for the next Team Rocket event, and kind of go over my thoughts on which ones are going to be the winners and which ones are going to be kind of like brushed aside. With that said, let's go ahead and get right into this without any further ado. For the new shadow Pokemon, if you don't want spoilers, well, you're already here. You want spoilers. All right, let's get into it. New shadow Pokemon for the Team Rocket event are going to be Tentacruel, Corphish, Crawdaunt, Feebas, Melodic, Snorunt, Glalie, Kyogre, Krogunk, Toxicroak, Frostlass, Dwebble, Crustle, Ferroseed, and Ferrothorn. That is one hell of a lineup, if I have to say so myself. Wow. The last lineup was amazing. This lineup is amazing. I know Niantic does dumbass things, but I'm gonna have to say, yeah, they've been throwing in the tickets, but some of these events have been pretty good, okay? I'm pretty excited for this Team Rocket event, and from what I've gathered and seen online through Twitter, you can pretty much get the census through the Twitter there. It looks like the majority of people are happy with this. It's more happy comments than complaint comments. I wouldn't call them complaint, just frustration, because most of the time, maybe 80% of the time, they're warranted. Okay, also, this is going to be the background for the Pokemon Caught in LA for the Sinnoh Tour. Okay, so there you go. Picture of LA. And there's a little something going on here. Potentially, through the grapevine, maybe, take this with a grain of salt, potentially you might be able to pick a specific route for the Sinnoh Tour. You go down Dialga or Palkia's route. You know, there's going to be those two medals for us to collect. So you either pick Dialga or Palkia. So say you pick Dialga. This might be the thing. I don't know if it's just for one raid or what, or if just for the people who are going to the Sinnoh Tour in LA, early access here. But if say you go down Dialga, you might be able to catch the Dialgas continuously with the Roar of Time move. And if you don't pick the Palkia, or if you go the opposite route, then say Palkia will have a chance to have the move Spatial Rend. Maybe. We'll see how that does work, because I still think it being completely random is complete bullshit. Imagine getting 100 with the card and it doesn't have the move, and you can't Elite TM it at this time. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at all of my Pokemon here and talk about the winners and losers, because this is going to be an amazing lineup of Pokemon. And if you haven't found yourself a Shieldon or a Excadrill Shadow, you better get on that, because those things are amazing. You're going to want to remove frustration when we get that Team Rocket event. First one up is going to be Tentacruel. This is just going to be by number, not by what I think is the best. It's going to be an absolute fairy killer. Good up against fairies, of course. And then in Ultra League, you're definitely going to be liking to go up against the rising in popularity Poliwrath. All right, and then we do have Crawdaunt. I don't personally use this. As you can see, this is going to be my only one, and I don't even have it powered up for the Great League. Okay, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a very good Pokemon. It has Crabhammer, one of the strongest water moves in the game. So a Shadow one of these is definitely going to be able to put in the work. If hell, it might even be able to put in the work as a water type attacker to go up against raids. But this one's probably going to be on the lower end. Definitely a hard hitter, definitely something to think about, but, you know, all of them are technically good here. Now, Melodic is also going to be nice, because when it comes down to shadow Pokemon, the tankier these Pokemon are, the better, right? Because they're going to be able to take 20%, they're going to have to take 20% more damage as a shadow and deal 20% more damage as well. So that's definitely going to be a win. Of course, Kyogre is going to be an absolute monster. Now, you're going to be able to get this into the Great League, okay? Because you're going to catch it at a low combat power. That's just how these things go, usually under 900 or so. So you're going to be able to have a Kyogre in the Great League. Granted, it is going to be a legendary in the Great League, and those things don't like to take hits there. And it's also going to be Shadow, so the thing is going to be going down extremely fast, depending upon what you're going up against. But yeah, it's going to be amazing. I'm hoping, please let me get a good IV. And whenever they bring these back to raids, I'm going to have to go hard, because I definitely want to max this thing out. And I'm only sitting at, it was like 44 candies or something like that. Groudon, I have a lot more, because I was able to catch those with ease. This one, when it goes to the side, I get extremely annoyed, and sometimes I just make them run away. I do have my Vegas shiny card here. Okay, looking good. I have 71 XL candies. And I'm pretty happy about that. It's a pretty good little prize there. And it does have Origin Pulse, of course. And man, it was a good time. First day was laggy, yeah, but it was just nice meeting all those people. All right, moving it down here to Toxicroak. Shadow Toxicroak, are you kidding me? That is going to be crazy good. Now, this thing does have Poison Jab, so you could run it with that, but counters pretty much what you're going to want to go with. And then it also has the new move Shadow Ball. So this is definitely going to be an interesting Pokemon to see as a Shadow here. I do have a ton, as you can see. I'm a Toxicroak fan. I have plenty of XL candies and candies to power up whatever I get. So making an XL one of these, if I get a good IV, is definitely on the table. Looking at Frostlass here. Oh, moving back to Toxicroak. I guess I just like to look at the shiny there for a second. Okay, back to the Frostlass. This is going to be nasty. Okay, this is just straight up going to be disgusting, and you might even be able to make one for the Ultra League, but that's going to require a lot of candy, so I don't know. I'm not trying to say you should do it, but it's there. So Frostlass is absolutely going to be on the table. I did not put in Galele. That's something that I did miss here. As far as that one is concerned, nah, it's another one that you're going to probably want to push aside and not really worry about too much because of Frostlass. And then we do have Crustle here. A very good pick. Fun Pokemon, pretty tanky, so it's definitely going to be a good Pokemon as a Shadow for sure. Great moves, Smackdown, Rock Slide, X Scissor. Definitely a fire killer for sure. Part rock or part bug, so it is going to actually take some damage from fire, more so than just rock. But yeah, pretty interesting stuff here. Crustle, definitely what you want to go for, I suppose. Not 100%, but definitely something you want to pursue. And then looking at this one, Pharaoh Seed into Pharaoh Thorn, an absolutely beast of a Pokemon here, and its shiny is amazing. So as a Shadow, this is going to be great. Now, you're going to be extremely weak to fire as you're going to be Steel and Grass type, but if you do go up against water, grass, ground, GG. Oh, well, and a ground still is going to be able to do some damage to you. In the Ultra League, you take a little bit better hits. Great League, you're going to be getting not one shot, depends on the move, but definitely a winner. Top charts for this one. Top 5, like 3. I'm not going to lead them up by number, but Frostlass is probably number 2 or 1, aside from Kyogre. Crustle definitely really good for sure too. They're all good. The only one that I'm looking at that's going to be kind of like, I'm good on that one, is Crawdon. That's it, but that's even going to be good. So we're looking at a very good lineup of Shadow Pokemon here. They're really not holding back, and I appreciate that. It's pretty exciting stuff here. Now all they really need to do is lower the remote raid prices for when they give us unlimited raids. Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, you can do unlimited raids now. Go for it. Yeah, go ahead and do that. But they're still going to cost the same price. So you better figure out your funds because you already know you're going to be raiding all day. All right, so there you have it, folks. Just wanted to give you that rundown. So you all been loving Athena, huh, at the end? So we're going to make this an ongoing thing when I do just the face cam. When I do battles, I'll put the patrons at the end. Thank you to all my patrons. I appreciate you so much. All right, so with that said, I really appreciate you. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up and stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and give Athena a bully stick. I did not know those things existed before I had my dog. Somebody bring one over. It was my ex. And she's like, here. I was like, well, what is that? If you know what a bully stick is, you let me know down below. I'm not trying to have this video demonetized. I don't even know why they invented that. It's just the weirdest thing to me. Anyways, let's go give her one. Yeah, you're super excited. Let's go. You first. Go ahead. Go. No, go. Let's go get your bully stick. Oh, she's so excited. You smelling it? Oh, shoot. Shake. Now, spin. Good, spin. Now, roll over the... Okay. Oh, she's doing all the whole... All right, wait. Hold it. Sit still. Okay. She tends to kind of like wants to look at me as I walk away. But so I'll just stay in front of her. I love it when dogs do that with their paws. They're the most precious things, aren't they? I know. 1, 2, ghost. 1, 2, popcorn. 1, 2, 3. Get it. Go ahead. You're good. Get it, baby. And she's going to be so happy. Oh, so happy. Yeah, swing it around. Get it. Good girl. There's your Athena, everybody. Big time this time.